We're joined by head coach Jay Wright's Wildcats prepare for their Sweet 16 matchup with the Michigan Wolverines. Coach, you've had a couple days to watch tape. Tell us a little bit about the Wolverines.
A really dynamic team. They got a lot of ways to score. Obviously, Hunter Dickinson is a beast inside. His skill and size are unmatched, I think, in the country. But they've got a lot of dynamic guards, and they've got some good size around them, too. So they've got a lot of different ways they can play, and I think that makes them a really dangerous team in this tournament because they can play differently against different opponents.
Yeah, at this point of the year, a lot of maybe fans don't remember, this was a top 10 team in the preseason. Like most teams, had some ups and downs throughout the year, and looks like they're hitting their stride just like your team is this time of year.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, this is a team that's not an 11 seed, and they're not playing like an 11 seed. But they had a lot of struggles through the season, but they're playing at a point where they've got everyone healthy now. They've been through a lot together. They've learned a lot. They've got some young guys that are really playing more experienced basketball right now, and they're a dangerous team.
And you mentioned Dickinson. In the Big East this year, you've seen some good low-post players, some people that can step out, but he might be the one player this year that can do both that you might not have seen up until this point.
Yeah, we've had some guys that, like Kalkbrenner at Creighton has got great size like him, but can't step out and shoot threes like him. And he also doesn't have the girth that he does. You got a guy like Watson who's got the girth that he does, but doesn't step out, maybe not as skilled a passer. He is an elite big man in college basketball, and I definitely think a guy that's going to be an NBA player.
And they have some experienced guards and some extreme length on the wings as well. That probably poses some challenge for you guys offensively.
Yeah, the length on the wings that you're talking about are Diabate and Houston. And they can even come in with Johns and Williams. They've got great depth. And the quick guards, Collins is really tough. Brooks, who's a local guy who we recruited, actually picked Michigan over us, who's a fifth-year guy, really intelligent, really tough. And Jones is like a sixth-year guy, fifth or sixth-year guy, who played on Caleb Daniels' high school team. Really tough guard. So they've got all the answers.
And you mentioned Jones playing with Daniels and obviously Dickinson playing with Justin Moore in high school. So a lot of rivalries amongst the group. Obviously, we've seen Michigan before in the tournament, so it sets up for a great game.
It really does. These guys know each other, and it seems like we've played each other a lot recently. So a good rivalry and two really good teams.
Coach, we appreciate your time.
Thanks.